Local coverage you can count on continues with Josh Ayen's Sports Report. Sports coverage you can count on.
Memorial Day weekend usually signals the start of the summer and the end of the school year. But here in the Hoosier State, high school baseball teams trying to get a little extra credit in the form of a sectional title. We've got over a dozen area teams playing for some hardware, and we're going to get the ball rolling in Class 4A. We've got Carroll and Northrop battling it out at DeKalb High School. Now the Bruins grab an early 3-0 lead, and Ronald Whitsitt is a huge part of that. Bottom of the fifth, that's Whitsitt with one of his 11 strikeouts in this game. But here comes Carroll charging right back. Same frame, this is Jackson Sparks providing a spark at the plate. All the way to the warning track for a 2-run double, and this one ties things up at 3 apiece. A little bit later, it's the senior Connor Barkle, and Barkle going to left center field as 2 more Chargers come on home. Carroll scoring 5 unanswered runs as they go on to take home a sectional title by a final of 5-3.
Yeah, it means a lot. I mean, we're out here working every day. The energy, that's a big one. The brotherhood, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we just kept pushing, punching back, and we got the dub.
Started out kind of rough, a lot of strikeouts, but, you know, it's part of the game. It's got to win ugly sometimes. Grateful for every single person on the team. I couldn't ask for a better team. Never doubted us. I knew we were going to come back, so grateful for everybody who put their heart and soul into it.
Meanwhile, at Columbia City, Homestead and New Haven battling for a 4A sectional crown, and Spartans pretty much in control from the get-go. Bottom of the third, this is Brady Minnick with a base hit, and this winds up scoring 2 as Homestead goes on to take a commanding 5-0 lead after 3. New Haven looking for any sort of answer. Top of the fourth, this is Bryant Wake with a short chopper, but Homestead misplaced this at first, and it opens the door for Naden Davis Madison to score for New Haven. However, that's all the Bulldogs can muster as Homestead takes home a sectional title with a 6-1 win. In Class 3A, IU signee Brayton Thomas and Bishop Dwenger battling Concordia at Angola. And speaking of the aforementioned Thomas, this guy shoving all day long. Bottom of the second, it's Thomas retiring the side as the Southpaw goes on to deal 12 Ks in a complete game shutout. As you saw, the defense not a problem, and so was the offense. Top of the fifth, it's Cruz Rolf in cruise control. It's a 2-run bomb as it's all Dwenger. They shut out Concordia 12-0 in 5 innings.
We got that Bulldog mentality. We come out every game with the same attitude, grit, toughness, and that's what. That's what we did today. We came out with that grit, toughness. That's what we did. Love my guys behind me every day. Love the guys. Couldn't have done it without them.
Gotta love the Saints soaking in a win. Hey, out in Ossian, first-year skipper Christian Bohada and Norwell hosting Mississinawa for a 3A sectional title. But Norwell finding themselves down 7-0 early. However, the Knights able to battle back as Noah Shamerlow has a grand Shamerlow. That grand slam cutting the deficit down to 3, and Norwell is still cooking heading into the next inning. This is Colin Burns burning Mississinawa with a 2-run double. Norwell goes up by a run, and this one a great slugfest between both sides, but Norwell's season comes to an end as they lose 14-10. Other Class 3A sectional at Fairfield, West Noble's season coming to an end after a 13-0 loss to Northwood. Chargers ending their season with a 5-18-1 season. Class 2A in Butler, Eastside hosting familiar foe Westview out of the NECC, and we got to take a moment to appreciate Max Engel. Engel retires the side here in the top of the second, and get this, Engel dealing 19 strikeouts in this game. There are just 21 outs in a high school baseball game, folks. Meanwhile, bottom of the second, this is Jackson Engel lacing one to left. Scott Yoder scores for the Warriors, and Westview wins a low-scoring battle 3-1 over Eastside. Other 2A sectional scores, Wabash's season comes to an end after they lose 7-6 to Rochester. Then Bluffton falls in heartbreaking fashion as they lose to Eastbrook 10-9. Let's go down to Class 1A where Fremont is looking for their second sectional title in 3 years. Eagles hosting Canterbury, and Fremont off to a pretty solid start. Top of the second, it's Isaac Perez scoring Jackson Foster, and Fremont with an early 2-0 lead. Next frame, it is Miller time as Tyler Miller breaks the game open with a 2-run blast, and Fremont dominates over Canterbury, winning 10-0 in 6 innings. Last score in Class 1A Southwood season comes to an end after they lose 4-2 to North Miami, Knights ending their campaign with an 8-19 record.